Welcome to Hackett's Quarry. I'm kidding. So, The Quarry is a horror game, interactive type of experience. The story changes based off of your choices, and it's actually it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really fun, really engaging, and it has a lot of flair and style to it. So, story. The story, we'll start off with the prologue. Laura and Max, a couple, they're dating, are counselors heading over to Hackett's Quarry. They head over there 2 days early, and on their way, they, see something in the road and they try avoiding it. This review will have spoilers, so, yeah. But anyways, so, Laura and Max kinda, drive off of the road and end up in the forest, and Max is trying to fix the car, and Laura goes into the trunk looking for some stuff. I forgot what it was, but you have the option to snoop through Max's bag, and if you do so, you will see like Max's rejection letter from college, so he's not gonna end up in college. And eventually, Laura kind of keeps on exploring through the forest, and she keeps on hearing a woman say Silas over and over and over. And eventually, after looking around, choosing some paths, the woman gets really close up to Laura's ear and says Silas, which really scares Laura, so she continues and runs away back to the car, and then Max is like, whoa, what's going on? And then Laura says, it's nothing, just can we go now? So pretty much they're about to go, but oh wait, the wheel of their car is stuck in some mud. So Travis I sound like the clown from Dead by Daylight. Wow. Anyways, he's like, "What's you two doing here, huh? What happened?" You can be like, you can, be rude and say, "Is it any of your business?" Or, you can say, "Oh, we're just, we thought we saw something in the road, so we accidentally drove off the road." And he looks at you kind of suspiciously, and I'm not going to describe this whole scene. You can either be really rude or kind of trying to be polite, But he tells you not to go to Hackett's Quarry. Not tonight, because it's the full moon out. And yeah, spoilers, this game is a werewolf game. And you might, look at the cover or look at the trailer or some stuff like that. And you might see, some of the, these two men trying to, hunt them and stuff. Turns out they're just trying to, attack some werewolves. Okay, spoiler. A huge spoiler. I haven't gotten too far on the game. Well, kinda, but, Chris Hackett, the manager, the guy who runs Hackett's Quarry, he is a werewolf. And those two dudes that are hunting the werewolves and the counselors, they are in the Hackett family. And they're like, "Oh, hey, we're going to try helping our relative here by killing these werewolves, because if you kill a werewolf that bit you and you are a werewolf, once that werewolf's dead, you'll go back to normal." So they're trying to, kill all these werewolves. But then, they don't want any more werewolves to pop up. So that's why they're trying to kill the counselors. So, yeah. I'm doing this without a script, so... Anyways, they The counselor's very likable, very charismatic, Jacob is a jock, but, not, like, too rude. He's a jock, but he's also a nice guy. Dylan is kind of like this mischievous prankster type of character. But he only does that so then people kind of, like him. Caitlin, you can tell she's headstrong, very smart. Emma is like, that cheerleader type of character. She's a YouTuber, and, sometimes I'm like, wow, Emma, and I just roll my eyes, but I don't know, they're all good characters. It's hard to dislike any of them. And then there is my favorite one, Ryan. Ryan is, kind of like this chill loner type of guy. He likes podcasts, mainly ones about paranormal, scary stuff and mystery, I find him very interesting, and, I like to see how he reacts to the rest of them. Then there's Nick, this British dude who, I don't know, feels kind of generic, but like I said, it's hard to dislike any of them. Nick is still a nice guy, though, And then there's Abby, who's like, I don't know, she's giving me emo vibes. Not as much as Ryan is, but, like, she has, like, a backpack with bat wings. She has, like, red hair. And, like, she pretty much wears only black. And she also, likes Nick. And in the path I played, Nick ends up becoming a werewolf, so... And me and my friend didn't really see it at first, but, Nick and... I mean, me and my friend didn't really see it at first. We were both playing the... Quiet, Molly. That's my dog. We didn't really see it at first, but we should have. That, these monsters are werewolves. Like, we should have seen it because, that's how most modern, werewolves look. Instead of, like, looking like a wolf that has legs and walks, usually they have very white and pale skin with very little fur, usually around their face, So, yeah, we should have seen it, but trust me, this game really throws some plot twists at you. It's fun. If you're debating getting this game, you can all you want, but I think it's a good game. I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's a really good game, and I think the story is kind of mysterious and intriguing, and you never know what's going to happen. I said it's an interactive game. It is. That's something that really advertises it, and it is, an interactive game. But I think most of the gameplay is just, like, watching what will happen, And right now on my gameplay, I'm trying to be nice to everyone. I'm not getting on anyone's bad side. That's how I usually play these games. Because these type of games really have good, struggles and conflict. And, these characters are really likable. I don't want to treat them badly, Except for maybe Emma. I don't know. It's just, she's... But yeah, it's a good game. And as for the flair and decoration of it and all of that, that is something I've been wanting horror games to do. Maybe they just show some, spooky menu, which is just a black screen with scary text, or stuff like that. Also, sorry if I don't really show that much, like, footage to, kind of entertain you while I'm talking, but I don't want to get copyright claimed or anything, so, just stick with me on this. Sorry, but anyways, as I was saying, the decoration and flair and design of this game, great. The graphics, it does not take a genius to see that this game is beautiful. The menu, though, most games, most horror games, and a lot of games in general, I feel,
just mark you as the creature's quarry,
not that creative with like their menu, like their main menu or even the pause menu, Not the Quarry though. The Quarry, I love its main menu. It's like a computer with like a background that says Hackett's Quarry. It portrays it to be this
Quarry,
sunny, happy place, but at night it's a nightmare where you're hunted by werewolves and
that should you uncover
hunters.
them could help protect you from criminal prosecution. After all,
the menu though I really like,
are only
and
stories
the
without the proof
music
to back them
for the
up.
main menu,
So it's
terrific.
time to dive into
But the pause
mystery.
menu is
Take
something
pictures,
special
or
in
find
its own way. It shows you like the faces of the characters that you're currently playing as. Yeah, you don't just play as one person, you play as multiple characters from the groups and stuff. I feel like it's really cool, and like what adds to it is like how their face can like look around and like you can move their face around and stuff, and like their face changes on like whatever their face looks like during the game. Like one part Jacob was crying. Go to the menu, Jacob has tears on his face. Ryan had blood all over his face from Max turning into a werewolf. Turn on the menu, there's Ryan's face all covered in blood. It's a good game. Graphics are good, but Abby's hair keeps on like glitching out and moving around. I don't know if that's just happening with me or, if that's like been happening to everyone. No glitches. Haven't encountered any glitches. You can feel the love and passion they put into this and its design, and you feel like Hackett's Quarry is just there. You feel like you're there. They put a lot of love and detail and care into every setting. It's great. It looks great. It's fun. I'm sure it has a lot of replayability. A lot of the gameplay, you're just sitting back and watching, which I'm alright with, It's more movie than game, a lot of people say, which, yeah. And some people think, wow, I don't really like how I just have to, sit back and watch. Some people don't mind. I don't mind. The creators even said once, like in that on Dead Meat, with the kill count and stuff, James A. Janice, they were playing some of the Quarry with the creators, and they said, well, it's like a movie, but now, like, instead of being like, wow, what a dumb decision, you can choose your decisions, And I think that's all right. I think it's more of a movie than a game, and that's all right. The purpose is not to be a game. It is, but like its main thing that they were portraying it to be was you get to choose how this movie goes. You get to choose how this like horror movie would end, And I love it. It's great. It's like a Telltale game, but sorry, Telltale, better. This is better than any Telltale game I played. It's a lot like a Telltale game, but the graphics better, story better. Everything I feel is better. It's a good game. So, I'm going to give it a rating. So, on scare factor, I don't know what to give it on that. But I definitely think it's worth it. I would say I'd say okay. I'd say a 8 out of 10. Some of the choices aren't that conflicting, and the fact that, maybe whenever everyone's kind of been safe for a little bit and all of that, they would, Dylan, the trickster and all of that, would start cracking jokes again. But it's kind of constant. No one really feels like they're afraid. even after minutes it just happened, they don't feel afraid unless it's happening. You know? So, yeah. But it's good. It's a good game. It's going to be a classic. This game will be a classic. It will remain as one of my favorite horror games, one of my favorite video games for a long, long time, probably forever. It's a good game. You should get it. And I hope you enjoyed your stay at Hackett's Quarry. Goodbye.